Hello everyone, welcome to this video tutorial. In this video, I'm going to explain the project which I built. It is a stock price prediction. I built this model, price prediction model using the Python and machine learning, and also I use the XGBoost algorithm, which is ML model, to predict the next day's closing price of the stock. And now go into my project, which is pre-install Wi-Finance, Pandas, scikit-learn, Matplotlib, Seaborn. Used Wi-Finance to download the stock data, and Pandas for uh, Pandas for data handling, and scikit-learning for machine learning, Matplotlib, and Seaborn for data visualization. And let's go into deeply to our code. Uh, here, here we import all the required Python models. Y-Finance is used to get historical stock prices. We also input models and metrics from scikit-learn and XGBoost. Matplotlib models Matplotlib models is are metrics from scikit-learn, and Matplotlib and NumPy are used for visualization and calculations. Now, now coming to our project, it is the first step to download the data of the stock. Data of the stock. We send the stock ticker to Tata Motors. Here I will take the Tata Motors NS. NS means National Stock Exchange, and we have two types, that is NSE and BSE. NSE is National Stock Exchange, and BSE is a Bombay Stock Exchange. Present I am using NSE, which is National Stock Exchange, and download the historical stock data from the 2022 and the present today or yesterday data using Y-Finance download. Now in this line, displays the first 10 rows of the stock data, so that we can verify what it looks like, how the data is looks like. Here the data is like close and open, price, high and low. Volume close means price the price of the closing at the end of the day, and open means the price at which price the stock is open. High means the price of the highest in the day. Low means the lowest price in the day. Value means how much quantity the stock has. Coming to the next step, it is a pre-processing the data. Here we select only important columns like open, high, close, low, and volume. And also here we drop rows that have remaining values, I means null values, to avoid the noising in the modeling of data. And now in this in this line, in this lines of code, I have creating futures like high, low, close, open, 5 day, minimum, average, average, 10 day, 10 day mean of average. Means it fetches high, low, measures volatility, means it will shows whether the price is increase or decrease by in the graph at a particular time in a day. And coming to close open, the feature close open shows price movement, means the fluctuation of the price in the day. A 5 day mean average and 10 day mean average. To capture the trends, we drops to capture the trends for the mean average of the price. And next coming to after that, we set some the target variable to as the next day closing price by shifting the close column by one, days close closing column by one row. Then we remove the last rows with the row having the NAN values here. And coming to the future, now I separate here the futures and the target. I define that input futures and the target variable. The futures include the original and the derived columns. After separation of futures, I I I use the train test split for training and testing the data. I use for testing data, I use 80% of the data, and training 20% of data for testing. And shuffling is disabled to keep the time series order. And in, I create the I use here XGBoost Regressor to predict the price in the next day. Uh, Now I simply explain the history of the XP booster so you can understand clearly. Let me explain briefly about that ML model, XP boost regression, that which is a powerful machine learning model, and it also designed to predict the continuous values like house prices, sales. In our case, it is the stock prices. Its main goal is to minimize the errors and improve the prediction accuracy by building a series of decision trees where each tree corrects the mistakes made by the previous one. I choose XGBooster because it handles complex non-linear relationship and has higher performance and works great with tabular financial data. and also this makes it perfect for predicting smoothing by something as dynamic and noisy as stock prices. Okay, this is all about XGBoost. I think you understand this model. Now let's into the project. Now here it can fit means training the data. By fitting data, and we can predict the data after we can predict. Now I can evaluate the model using the metrics like RMSE, root mean square error, and the R square root square error. And in this, these are the metrics used to I calculate RMSE to measure how much error is the prediction. I also print the R square scores, R square score with root mean square score, which stores how well the model explain the various. Here the output is like uh, here the output is like 0.92, which is my model is 92% correct, means which is very good to predict the difference between the actual and predicted. Now coming to output, here the output is actual and the prediction. The actual price is 671. My prediction value is my model predicted 679, which is good, not that bad. Here the graph shows the difference between the actual and predicted. Orange line shows that the predicted value by the model ML model, and the actual price is in blue color. Here the x-axis, the dates, and the price in the y-axis. Now now here the lines of here these are the lines to show the latest futures. If I predict the next day price, we take the latest available row from the futures and predict the next day closing price. Now here it displays latest information, like it will print the latest data pro the predicted close and the stocks open, high, low, and previous close values for better insight. After that, coming the last step in our project, that to suggest the user or trader to buy or sell the stock. Here it calculates the here it calculates the difference between the predicted close and open price. Based on this, it generates a simple buy or sell signal. Means if the difference is greater than zero, it can tell suggest like that to buy the stock, and if less than zero, it will suggest to sell the stock. Now that's it. Now by the this is my project. That's it. You just learn